Oprah Winfrey has long been viewed as a beacon of kindness and wisdom. Her global success as a talk show host, producer, and philanthropist earned her a cherished spot in the hearts of millions. Yet, behind the scenes, those closest to her paint a more complex picture, one that's rarely seen by the public. According to her stepmother, Barbara Winfrey, Oprah isn't the charming, carefree woman the world sees. Instead, Barbara described her as highly controlling and quick to anger. An unexpected side to Oprah's character. Barbara Winfrey, who was married to Oprah's father, Vernon Winfrey, until their divorce in 2013, has shared various accounts of how Oprah allegedly behaved in private. One of the most striking stories involved Barbara's visits to Oprah. While the public perceives Oprah as generous, Barbara claimed that Oprah refused to allow her to stay at her home and insisted that she book her own hotel room, even though Oprah is a billionaire with more than enough means to accommodate her. According to Barbara, Oprah did not offer to pay for the hotel either, despite the close family connection. On the flip side, when Oprah visited Barbara, she was always welcome into her home without hesitation. This disparity in treatment between how Oprah hosted guests and how she expected to be hosted hints at a deeper control over personal boundaries. Furthermore, it was reported that Oprah has a high turnover of staff, with many being fired without warning. This created a perception among those close to her that Oprah, behind the scenes, is much more demanding and exacting than her public image would suggest. A complex legacy, the good and the controversial. Oprah's contributions to culture, entertainment, and literature cannot be understated. Through her book club, she has propelled numerous works to bestseller status, with John Steinbeck's East of Eden being a prime example. After Oprah featured the book in 2003, it saw a resurgence in sales more than 50 years after its initial publication, highlighting her significant influence on popular culture. Her endorsement of political figures, such as former President Barack Obama during his 2008 presidential campaign, also demonstrated her sway in the political realm. However, Oprah's power has not always been used in ways that avoid controversy. For instance, her platform gave rise to Jenny McCarthy's dangerous anti-vaccine rhetoric in 2007. McCarthy's claims that vaccines were linked to autism, made on The Oprah Winfrey Show, have been debunked by extensive scientific research, yet the damage was done. McCarthy's stance contributed to a growing anti-vaccine movement in the U.S., leading to outbreaks of diseases like measles and whooping cough, illnesses that had been previously controlled through vaccinations. This, along with Oprah's promotion of other controversial figures, has led some to question whether her immense influence was always wielded responsibly. Another prominent figure endorsed by Oprah is Dr. Mehmet Oz, a renowned heart surgeon turned TV personality who gained national fame after regular appearances on The Oprah Winfrey Show starting in 2004. Dr. Oz eventually launched his own show in 2009, but his medical advice became increasingly controversial. Critics, including many of his colleagues in the medical community, have accused him of endorsing pseudoscientific remedies and miracle cures with little to no scientific backing. This has included everything from miracle weight loss pills to homeopathic treatments. While Oprah never directly endorsed these specific claims, her ongoing support for Dr. Oz has drawn criticism. Medical professionals argue that Oprah's platform helped validate Oz's brand, even as he ventured into questionable territory. The fallout from such endorsements remains a blemish on Oprah's otherwise stellar reputation. The legend of Oprah's humble beginnings. Oprah has often shared heart-wrenching stories about her childhood, which have contributed to the narrative of her rags-to-riches journey. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi in 1954, Oprah frequently spoke about growing up without her father and being raised by her grandmother and mother. She described her early life as filled with loneliness, recounting how she had little human companionship and instead talked to animals on her grandmother's farm. According to Oprah, her pets included 2 cockroaches named Melinda and Sandy, a claim she used to emphasize the severity of her family's poverty. Oprah also shared stories of her grandmother's strict disciplinary methods, which were reportedly harsh by today's standards. These anecdotes further solidify the image of a woman who had triumphed over extreme adversity. However, some of Oprah's family members have disputed these stories. Oprah's half-sister, Patricia Loy, has publicly stated that while their family was not wealthy, they were not as destitute as Oprah often portrayed. Patricia mentioned that Oprah had pets, including a dog and a white cat, during her childhood, challenging Oprah's claim that cockroaches were her only companions. In addition, Oprah's cousin, Catherine Kerr revealed that she had confronted Oprah about these exaggerations, only to be told that Oprah believed that's what people want to hear. These conflicting accounts have led some to question the authenticity of Oprah's narrative, with critics suggesting that Oprah may have embellished her hardships to make her success seem even more remarkable. Weight loss, endorsements, and hypocrisy. Throughout her career, Oprah has been open about her struggles with weight, which resonated with many viewers. Her candidness about yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and self-acceptance struck a chord with audiences worldwide. In 2015, Oprah took her commitment to health a step further by becoming a significant shareholder and spokesperson for Weight Watchers. Her endorsement was seen as a natural fit, as she had long spoken about her desire to lead a healthier lifestyle. Yet, recent revelations have stirred controversy among her followers. Oprah admitted that she had been using a weight loss medication to help manage her weight, sparking a debate over her authenticity as a Weight Watchers ambassador. Many felt misled by the news, as Oprah had previously implied that her weight loss was achieved through diet, exercise, and the Weight Watchers program. Critics accused her of hypocrisy, questioning why she had not disclosed her use of medication earlier. Social media platforms were ablaze with users expressing disappointment, with some suggesting that Oprah had sold an unrealistic narrative to her fans. While Oprah defended her decision, stating that the medication was part of a broader healthy lifestyle, the controversy highlighted the fine line between endorsement and personal choices, particularly when those choices involve products with the potential to affect millions of people. Confidentiality agreements and control behind the scenes. In the world of entertainment, confidentiality agreements are common practice, particularly for high-profile figures like Oprah. Yet, the extent to which Oprah required these agreements to be signed by those in her orbit raised questions. According to former employees, anyone involved with Oprah's show or personal life was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. This included not only celebrity guests, but also staff members and contractors, some of whom had limited interaction with Oprah herself. The use of NDAs was reportedly so widespread that it extended to personal interactions. Anyone coming into contact with Oprah's private affairs had to sign one. One former employee, Elizabeth Cotty, attempted to write a memoir about her experiences working for Oprah, but was stopped by the NDA she had signed. Cotty described the NDAs as a tool for keeping Oprah's personal life and business dealings under tight control, suggesting that Oprah's public persona was meticulously managed to avoid any leaks or negative press. The NDAs were not just to protect the show's production secrets, but to prevent any personal stories from becoming public knowledge. In 2010, a fitness company, Unicus Performance Training, filed a lawsuit against Harpo Productions after they were fired for allegedly violating a confidentiality agreement. The company had sent out promotional materials for their upcoming appearance on Oprah's radio show, which was deemed a breach of the agreement. The lawsuit was a reminder of the rigid control Oprah maintained over her brand and her reputation. Oprah's philanthropy under fire. Oprah's philanthropic efforts are well documented. She has donated millions to educational causes, particularly through her Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. However, even her charity work has not been free from criticism. In 2023, after wildfires ravaged the Hawaiian island of Maui, Oprah and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson launched the People's Fund of Maui to assist displaced residents. They contributed an initial $10 million to the fund, which aimed to provide direct financial assistance to those affected by the fires. The initiative was widely praised at first, but it soon became the subject of controversy. Many critics questioned why a billionaire like Oprah had not contributed more to the relief effort, especially given that she owns over 1,000 acres of land in Maui. Others pointed out that the public was being asked to donate, leading some to accuse Oprah and The Rock of placing the financial burden on everyday people rather than stepping up themselves. Complicating matters further, a viral social media post falsely claimed that Oprah had donated $150 million to Kamala Harris' presidential campaign, which reignited public scrutiny over her charitable contributions. Although the claim was debunked, it amplified the ongoing debate over transparency and philanthropy, particularly when wealthy individuals are involved. And that's all for today's video. Oprah Winfrey's story is full of inspiration, but as we've seen, there are complexities behind the scenes that often go unnoticed. What do you think about the untold side of her life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you enjoyed this deep dive. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories and behind-the-scenes insights into the world's biggest stars.